Hey, what's good, guys? It's Cahmron. Today I'll be showing you a classic take, a new take on a classic build. This is the gritty play shot. This is a 6'8 shooting guard that basically plays kind of how it's popular in NBA 2K26. Now, I always try to play off meta and mix it up a little bit, but I do still think there's some weight in being able to find rare builds that do kind of play the popular way in this game. Midi fades are just a really consistent way to score. Fading threes are a really consistent way to score. And having a 2-guard that's 6'8 that's able to do all of that, get all those badges while maintaining a rare build name is just really cool to me. So, to make this gritty play shot, you're going to want to be a 6'8 shooting guard, 186, 6'9 wingspan. You have a 75 close shot that's tied directly into your mid-range, a 70 driving layup that gives you bronze physical finisher, a 60 driving dunk, not the craziest rating, but again, on this build, 99% of your shots are just going to be fades, so I didn't think it was a huge issue. On a fast break, you're dunking just fine. On a cut, you're dunking just fine. If you beat your man, you're dunking just fine with these ratings. You know, it's not ideal, but at the end of the day, you're specializing on a lot of other things on this build. 45 standing dunk gives you those basic standing dunk animations as well. 50 post control, that is tied into your ball handle. Mid-range is at a 90. As you see, that mid-range can go all the way up to 95, which would give you Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame Set Shot, and Gold Shifty Shooter, which I think is a really, really nice value spot to have, because there's a world on this build that you could go ahead and rip Legend Deadeye, you could get Legend Shifty Shooter, and then with your crew max +1, you could get Legend Set Shot. So I just want you to think about that one more time. If you do sharpshooting specialization, and you go 95 mid, you're able to get Legend Deadeye, Legend Shifty Shooter, and then when you're in your crew, when you unlock your max +1s, you then will be able to run Legend Set Shot as well on this build, which a 6'8 with not even a fully minimum wingspan is pretty ridiculous in my opinion. Can't forget that 88 3 ball, gonna want to drop 2 caps here to go 90, give you that deep bomber take, on top of all those elite legend badges, and silver limitless, which is another nice +1 or +2 candidate as well. Just crazy. This build shooting and 6'8s in general are just ridiculous. Need any proof? Just listen to all the statements about this whole cap breaker and max +1 and 2 plan with this shooting. 79 free throw as well, so you aren't just going to brick every free throw, which is great. I went 85 pass for bronze bailout. Luckily, you do not have to go 87 to get this name. So bailout, you know, whatever, we went 85 pass, bailout's warranted on a guard anyways. 85 ball handle, that gives you all your T-Mac animations, your Levine animations. Also qualifies you for blur take, which is one of the more important parts of this build. If you're running blur take or deep bomber take, either way, I think both of those are really, really broken on 6'8s. 80 speed with ball, I wanted to max this out because really original, right? I say this for all my guard builds. We're going to end up maxing the speed with ball with take. You'll have a +15. You'll have 95 speed with ball and Hall of Fame Lightning Launch, which is disgusting to pair with Legend Deadeye, Legend Shifty, Legend Set Shot, and Gold or Hall of Fame Limitless Range, plus Deep Bomber Take is just a really, really crazy combination. You do have 82 interior. Obviously, your strength isn't even high enough to get silver post lock, but you do need this 82 interior to get this build name. Call me crazy, but again, to me, I think it's worth it to go 82 interior to just get a better build name than what they would offer if this interior defense was not upgraded. 84 perimeter, the build name will change if you raise this, so that's kind of why we're here at 84. 60 steal for bronze interceptor. I went 78 block for silver high flying denier, bronze paint patroller. So you can get chase downs on this build, and you will get chase downs on this build. You've got a 40 offensive rebound, a 62 defensive rebound. Then we went ahead and went crazy, maxed out that speed at 89 at 6'8, and you have 86 agility as well. 73 strength, so you have bronze immovable, bronze brick wall. 74 vert, so you have your silver high flying denier. And overall, this is just a ridiculous mid-range fading, 3-point hunting, slashing with blur take, or just getting past people over and over again with this really high speed with ball build. You'll still have good perimeter with your caps. You still can protect the rim, can rebound a tiny bit, ridiculously quick, and can finish a little bit as well. So overall, I think this does a really good job of playing quote-unquote meta while still retaining the names. I really like these player shades as well. You've got Kevin Martin, Magic, T-Mac, and Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain because you've got that 6-foot wingspan. But now the build comes out as a gritty play shot. Really like this one. And the cap multipliers as well are pretty decent. So let's go ahead and check those out. So as you can see on this build, you do get some multipliers on your strength. You get a little bit of movement on your rebounding. Your perimeter is a standard non-multiplier. These are standard non-multipliers. But you do have a decent amount of action on this standing dunk. That could give you 53, 60, 66, 72. So you will be able to get bronze rise up on this build, which I'm telling you will be really, really nice on cuts. But let's kind of talk about the cap breaker plan with this. You're going to want to drop 5 into your mid-range, drop 2 into your 3-ball, so that's 7 total. You're going to want to drop 1 into your perimeter, which is going to be 8 total caps. Then basically from there, it's kind of whatever you want to do. If you want to max out your agility to run the double 89s, you can. If you do want this pass up higher for some reason, you can. Get that free throw up, get that standing dunk unlocked, get that driving layup improved to 76 for the Magic Johnson floater. Get that close shot upgraded as well so you can get that bronze silver paint prodigy. Just a decent amount of caps that you can work with on this build. And again, gritty play shot, just really like this name, and I think just your badge max +1 and +2 combinations just makes this really, really, really nasty. Takeover wise on this, again, I'm a broken record with all these guard builds. But what you want to do is boost your speed with ball by 15. Whenever you have 80 speed with ball, you boost it by 15 at 6'8". Keep that in mind, at 6'8", you'll have 95 speed with ball. And then you've got the decision on whether or not you want to run blur take to get that speed with ball to a pure 99, plus have the ability to easily blow by people, finish at the rim, or if you want to go ahead and run that deep bomber take with this high speed with ball boost and just really get nice little bursts out of your tween crosses and just trying to move as quick as possible to try to get as open as possible for some of those 3 fades and those midi fades. Either way, I don't think you can really go wrong. I would lean more towards deep bomber personally, just because that take genuinely is just always really fun, always really broken. But I definitely would recommend trying to boost this speed with ball attribute for that takeover. And again, as I alluded to, I would run sharpshooting take personally because of these max +1s and max +2s. If you look at kind of how these are all kind of thrown out there, right, you get a tier 1 max +1. So that's going to be for your set shot if you want legend set shot. And then down here you have a max +1 and a max +2. While your Deadeye goes Hall of Fame with 95 midi, so you'll use a max +1 on Deadeye to go legend. And you have gold Shifty Shooter, which you'll use a max +2 on to go legend. So now you've got 2 great legend badges for shooting. And you have legend set shot. Then potentially what you could do with that silver limitless range is go ahead and make that Hall of Fame or gold. You could also then make your Lightning Launch Hall of Fame or gold as well, which I think, again, is just going to make this build really, really tough to guard, especially in a 2's court or a 3's court where you do have a lot more space to work with. And yeah, that's the build, 6'8", gritty play shot. If you like rare names, but, you know, kind of want to play a little bit meta, or you want to position yourself to have the best chance to consistently win, and you're looking for a 6'8" shooting guard, this may be the build to check out. Does a great job taking advantage of your max +1s, max +2s. You've got decent rim protection, decent perimeter defense, decent switchability, great physicals, can even pass a little bit, can dribble, can be ridiculously quick with takeover, shoot the lights out, get to the rim, and overall I just think this is a really solid build. So made it to the end, appreciate you guys for watching, but that's all I got. Hope everyone has a great day. Peace.